There were a couple of things that I noticed in the trailer that I think give us some clues as to what this is about. And I think we might actually see something really, really cool that will take Green Lantern in a really cool direction. First is that Hal Jordan is training John Stewart. Both of them are Green Lanterns in the comics, and they're like concurrent too. They are Green Lantern at the same time. And in this show, it's very clear that Hal Jordan is training him up to be a replacement for him, which that brings up a lot of interesting questions. One of the big themes of Green Lantern is all about emotion and controlling yourself, self-control, one could say, and specifically willpower, having your own willpower to accomplish things. The ring works off of willpower. And that's always in contrast, or at least in the book, it's always painted in contrast to fear. The opposite of fear is willpower. You conquer fear with your willpower, and fear can disable you from using your own will. That's kind of the big theme of Green Lantern. If I were to write it in one sentence, that's Green Lantern. And so the idea that Hal Jordan is training a replacement makes me wonder, did he do something? Or did something happen to Hal to make him want to leave the Green Lanterns, or maybe make him so that he's forced to consider leaving the Green Lanterns? One of the bigger story arcs in the comics was when Hal Jordan became Parallax, which was huge. Parallax was like this villainous alter ego of Hal Jordan, where he was overcome by grief. Now, I don't suspect that the whole Parallax thing has happened already within like the timeline of the show. I don't think that's what it is. I think that would be too big to just ignore. However, we do have plenty of instances where like Hal Jordan gets paralyzed by either a fear of losing someone or fear of having failed at saving someone, something like that. And later on in the trailer, John Stewart talks about how it's Green Lantern's role to protect people, and John is already better at that than Hal is, which makes me think, Hal must have messed up at some point then, and that's what's like holding him back, which is why he's having to train his new replacement.